Hello everyone, it's me, the Real Local Maniac. I'm back again with another video. Now as you can see, today I'll be playing Dizzy, Prince of the Yolk Folk. Now, I want to quickly talk about the loading screen before I progress with the actual game. To me, when I was back in the days when I was younger, I always used to think that loading screen looked like Dizzy had come home after a night out, had one too many to drink, he was pissed out of his face, and he was ready to beat Daisy because Dizzy looks insane there, and Daisy looks afraid. But anyway, let's start the review. Now, Dizzy's back on top form after a slightly disappointing adventure in Spellbound. This feels more like a Dizzy game, whereas Spellbound was just, I don't know, there was just something missing that I thought. I thought that game was too big, the style of graphics weren't quite right, it had frames of animation which weren't really necessary for a Dizzy game, you know, on the Spectrum anyway. Now, like I said, Dizzy's back on top form. The first thing I love about this game is the music. The music is absolutely brilliant. It's probably my favourite in-game Dizzy music ever. It's just so damn catchy. And also, you know that puzzle when you're just trapped in that room just a moment ago? It reminds me of Fantasy World Dizzy, and that's the good thing about this game. It's got that feeling that it reminds me of Treasure Island Dizzy and Fantasy World Dizzy. Now, another thing that does work, it's why I do think this game does work, is that the game's not a huge game. The game's relatively short, actually. It's not like it's not a huge game at all. You can finish it probably in under about half an hour, really. Now, this game also appeared on the 8-bit Nintendo. Well, it did appear on like the other home computers, like this Commodore and all the other bits. But the reason why I'm mentioning the 8-bit Nintendo was because that had a different name. I think that was called Dizzy the Adventurer, I believe. And some of the puzzles were slightly different. And the game looked alright, but you know what, to me Dizzy will always feel at home, more on the specky. Now, how was that for skill there, guys? That was pure skill. That's what I'm all about, pure skill. Now, that was just damn luck. I'm not going to try that again. Oh shit. I don't know what the storyline is in this. Something about Daisy falling asleep. Is this the one where I think... Anyway, like all Dizzy games, you know, Dizzy's got to go to the rescue and save everyone because, you know, they've been kidnapped. Yeah, I think Daisy's touched like a needle something. She weren't shooting up or anything, it's like one of those spinning wheel things like in the fairy tales. And yeah, she's passed out, so Dizzy's got to sort of save her. Like I've mentioned before, it's not a huge game, and the puzzles aren't overly difficult, and I think that's why this game works well. It really does. And the reason why I have been doing Dizzy videos, there is a reason for it. Now I've got a few more Dizzy videos that I will be doing. I've got, what have I got? I've got Crystal Kingdom Dizzy to do. I've got Fast Food Dizzy, I've got Quick Snacks, Dizzy Down the Rapids, Bubble Dizzy, Dizzy Panic. And the reason why I am doing all these Dizzy videos is because, you know, I've mentioned this program before, Dizzy Age, which lets you make your own Dizzy games. So, you know, somewhere down the line I want to start making my own, well, I'm not going to like make shitloads, I'm going to make a few Dizzy games. I'd like to make a Dizzy game. You know, I think it would be absolutely amazing. I've seen some of the fantasy games out there and they're absolutely fantastic. And I finally thought, you know what, let me try and do a Dizzy game. I'm going to start off with a nice, simple, just a few screen Dizzy sort of style game. Something like Dizzy 3.5, just something basic. And then once I get used to, you know, how you use the program, I will try and progress to something a bit bigger. I mean, my ideal dream would be to try and recreate Fantastic Dizzy. You know, the one that appeared on the 8-bit NES and the Sega Mega Drive. That would be like a perfect dream. I don't know whether I've got the skills to do it, but you know, if I do become good at using like Dizzy Age, I will eventually try and give that a go. Because I always wanted to see what that game would look like with Spectrum style graphics. But anyway, enough me rambling on, so quickly get back to this game. I would say probably already. I'm already about just under halfway through this game. In this game, they righted everything that was wrong about Spellbound Dizzy. You know, you haven't got the stupid hurt animation when you fall down or you get hit by a creature. You know, it doesn't affect you. You can fall down from a great height as long as you don't fall into those stingy nail type things. Dizzy also hasn't got an eating animation. It really wasn't needed at all. Now, you know what, guys? I'm happy doing the videos the way I'm doing them now. I know I haven't done anything now for about over a week and a bit, but that's because my laptop kept on dying and stuff, and it's finally dead now, my laptop. So the way I'm doing it now is I'm doing it on my PC, and for some stupid reason I can't connect to the internet on my PC, so I've been doing them on the PC and then transfer them over like to my wife's Mac. So I'm going to try and upload this tonight, guys. I'm on the late shift, and yeah, so hopefully when I get in home for about 3 in the morning, I'll upload this, so it should be there for you for Sunday. I think the next video I'll upload will probably be Tuesday at some point, or maybe Monday actually. Yeah, I'm going to try and get all the Dizzy videos out the way, over and done with, and then after that I want to try and do some other games. You know, like with my previous YouTube channel, I want to do things similar to it. You know, I'll do Commodore 64, Amstrad. You will be seeing more 8-bit wars. I've already decided what I'm going to be doing. Now that I'll release slightly towards the end of the month, so that should be fun. Oh yeah, I'd also like to quickly mention the 1HMPS, the 1 hour monthly podcast show. If you haven't checked that out, please check it out. You can find it on iTunes by just typing in 1HMPS, or you can find it on my main blog site, which has got a link in this video. Now the next 1 hour monthly podcast show should be out and available for the 24th of September. I might, you know, pre-record it beforehand and just add a few little bits here and there, and you know, it'll be ready for the 24th. The way I'm doing things now, video-wise, oops, my alarm, that signifies that I've got to get ready and go to work. You know what, I'll do it for another 5 minutes. Yeah, I'm doing things a lot more sensibly now, not like the way I used to. Anyway guys, I've got to be going now because I've got to go work, so I've just killed Busy. Sorry guys, I shall see you next time, hope you enjoyed it, and goodbye.